Hey there! Today we're going to go over some quick tips for a simple road trip. One that I've done with my family a couple of times. Once when my kids were smaller, and once recently with a whole extended family trip that we took down to the Los Angeles area in California, and that is to the La Brea Tar Pits. The first time I visited La Brea Tar Pits, the biggest thing that surprised me wasn't what was there and how they had it on display. All that's great, and we're going to go over that. And you're going to see some pictures and videos and stuff like that of that. The thing that surprised me was when you go visit the La Brea Tar Pits, you're not out on some property somewhere in the middle of nowhere where some of those natural places are. You're in the middle of downtown Los Angeles. I mean, you look around, you can see high-rise buildings and traffic, and it's wild. The La Brea Tar Pits is like looks just like a little city park with a fancy building with a fence around it, right in the middle of downtown LA. But that doesn't stop it from being a pretty amazing place to visit. So tip number one, you've probably heard it before from me because it's the same tip I give to almost everything. Get there early. If you can get there close to the opening time, you will avoid most of the crowds. People meander. It's one of those types of stops where people kind of like, hey, it's a nice park. We can go there for a picnic, and then we can go inside and see the stuff. We can see this. There's things to see outside. And so they kind of meander there by like the afternoon. If you can get there in the morning when it opens, you'll have a smaller crowd. You kind of have the run of the place and go for it. A little bonus tip. This isn't we'll call it another tip. If you are an educator, bring your identification. If your school district issues identification cards, if you happen to have like a proof, like a bank statement that says you got paid by such and such school district, whatever. But basically, if you're an educator, you get in at a very reduced price. Your ticket is much cheaper. And I think there are even some days where you get in for free. So that's cool because the group we took last summer, I think 4 of the adults in the group are educators of one type or another. They're teachers or professors and things. And so, about a fourth of our group that we had with us got in pretty much for free. So that was kind of cool. So there's that tip. Number 2, take your time. There's no reason to rush. It's not a huge place, but don't tunnel vision into just the display. So I think we're up to number 4. I had a little technical difficulty, so I'm checking now. I am actually recording. Number 4, I think. I don't know. Video might be messed up, but you're still getting good points and tips. So tip number 4. I don't even know what didn't get recorded, to tell you the truth. So avail yourself a lot of the programs is one of the big things. Definitely do that. And that means the film that they show, if you can get into the auditorium and see the film, it's really good. It's very informative. It's fantastic. There's a whole window. I hope I haven't been all the way through this. I think this is part of the part I didn't record. But if you're really into seeing what they do there, it's incredible because you can actually see what they're doing. There's a whole tar pit that they're currently excavating, and you can go and look. At least on certain days, you can go and look and see them doing that. You can just watch them down there in the tar and mucking it out and finding bones and wrapping them and stuff like that. And then when you go inside, there's a certain area you can go to. You can see through a glass wall into the lab where all of that gets taken, and scientists and their assistants are all in there working to clean those off, identify them. Meticulous work, fascinating work, how they're doing certain things, what things they found, and stuff like that. Absolutely amazing to see, and the inside is fantastic. They've got a neat walk-through atrium. That's beautiful. The display is incredible. As a hiker, one of our big fears, of course, bears. Everyone is always worried about bears. I tell you what, some of the mammals, everyone likes dinosaurs, right? I mean, dinosaurs are like, wow, and stuff like that. But after the dinosaurs were gone, some of the mammals that walked this earth were just as impressive, incredible. And one of them was the short snout bear that they do find at the tar pits. So it used to walk around down there in the Los Angeles area and all around North America. And it is gigantic. You can see the size, the size of it there, pictures and things like that. It's huge. Yeah, forget grizzly, forget polar bear. That's the thing. If I found that when I'm out there hiking and stuff like that, there's not enough diapers in the world for the poop in my pants that I would give if I ran into one of those. Holy mackerel. But yeah, some of the mammals back then, and you get to see them, not just in their skeletal form, which they do have, they'll show you and stuff like that, but they will quite often have full statue displays showing you their size and what they would have looked like, sculptures basically. And that's quite amazing. It's really something else, really cool to see. Number 5, it kind of goes along with get there early, is be prepared to deal with parking, because again, this is downtown Los Angeles. You're not, it has a parking lot, but the parking lot is only a certain size. They don't have like a lot of space. They're not out in the open and things like that. So again, it's kind of, tip 1B. Getting there early is big, because then at least you don't have to worry about parking. Even if there's a line to get in, and there shouldn't be, at least parking will be easier. Because if you can't get into the parking lot, parking around the area can be a hassle, because it's parking in a downtown area. Yeah, or more expensive, where, it's a lot easier to park in their parking lot. So the La Brea Tar Pits, it's a fun road trip. It's really neat. And it's something that, even if you are taking your time, like I've suggested, you take your time and all that, it's still only going to take you probably half a day. So it's not one of those things where it's something that, if you wanted to, it can take your whole day, because you have this beautiful park and everything. And so you can throw down a picnic and, see a little bit of the outside stuff for the first part of the day, have a nice picnic lunch, put that back in your car, and then go in and see the museum. And then by then it's late afternoon, you go do an early dinner, late lunch or something, whatever. But you don't have to make it a full day. You can just make it half a day if you get there earlier. Enjoy the outside stuff. As soon as it opens, go on inside, enjoy all that stuff. By the time you get out, it's still probably noon, 1 o'clock. So you have time to do other stuff. And there's some other things to do in downtown LA besides the La Brea Tar Pits. So cool, right? So it is. It's just one of those nice trips that doesn't have to be a full day, but if you want it to be, you can. You can make it a full day. We've had a lot of fun with it. We really did. The first time we went when the kids were little, it was fantastic. I think I covered everything. The only problem is I had a glitch there where I thought I was recording but wasn't recording. So I don't even know. So I'm going to turn this off after I say goodbye and look at the footage that I did get. And if there's anything missing, I'm going to have to sit down and record it again. So you may have seen already that this video jumps around because some stuff got left out. But other than that, that's the La Brea Tar Pits. Thank you so much. Always appreciate you watching this Groovy channel. Mistakes and all, because here I am. I'm the whole production crew and the writer and the person who goes out and does the stuff. So it's all on me, is what I'm trying to say. I take full responsibility for whatever cuts you had to deal with in this video, because I'm also the editor. So enjoy. You guys keep having fun out there. Enjoy life. Do fun things. I know this is a hiking channel, but I really enjoy doing the road trip videos as well, because even though I really love hiking, it's been a love of mine since my teens. There's more to life, and there's a lot of fun stuff you can do out there. And the more fun stuff you do in life, the healthier life you have. That's really one of the things I believe. So keep enjoying, you guys. Get out there, enjoy stuff. Even if you can't get out there hiking, find other fun stuff to do. And maybe one of those would be the Brea Tar Pits if you're in the area. Just enjoy. I'll catch you later.